boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Gerkie's Garage. Today we're in the frigid, now it feels like Minnesota weather, -8. We got about half of an inch of snow on the ground. That's after the drifts. Anyways, we got snow, we got cold. All I need is that really thick Cox 2-stroke oil and a greasy old Arctic my Arctic hat, and we'll be set. So what I do, I went out and bought a whole trailer full of snowmobiles, even though we only got 1.5 inches of snow on the ground. For the most part, they probably won't run, so that's great. But on a side note, they were a heck of a deal. Couldn't pass it up. And I even got a red machine in the deal, so I'm excited about that. So, well, I suppose, without further ado, before my mouth gets too frozen and the camera battery starts really dying, and that wind stops blowing, better go get one and drag it in the garage before I become an ice cube, because, I mean, -8 with the wind chill, they're saying it's -30, and I believe it, it's cold. I probably shouldn't be standing outside right now, but here I am. So, yeah, let's nab this machine off this trailer, get the sled dolly, bring her up to the house, put her in the garage, and, well, first off, we gotta see if we get the motor unlocked. Another one of them deals. And, yeah, we'll go from there. So, without further ado, let's get right in it. You guys ain't gonna want to miss it. Pardon the mess. I got all this trash here. There's more trash on the trailer, but yeah. Oh, there's one good one out of there. There's another good one out of there. Anyways, so here's our latest endeavors. Oh, we got some decent snow here. Anyways, I think this is gonna be our victim for the day. I mean project, not victim. I think this is a 440 PUMA. I think she's last in the ditches in probably 79. It's pretty rough. It's our UFF. I already know that Panther on the end's got shot drivers because, well, when I loaded it on the trailer, I picked it up. Yeah, there's so much snow on it, and drivers crumbled out of it. But yeah, I think this 440 might be good enough to get going. For one of my buddies, he wants an Arctic, so for some reason, I don't know why, they're not that hot. But anyways, yeah, here she is in all of her glory. She's got an antenna. It's doing the thinger. Yeah, it's on a Polaris trailer. How ironic. Polaris always carries the pack, especially when it's a cat. But yeah, here we go. So, next time you guys will see me, I'll be in the garage, warming my fingers up. And I'll get the sled dolly. I'm gonna bring her up to the garage. And yeah, we're get her running up there because it's too cold over here. So, yeah. Alright. Say goodbye for now. They'll be back. There will no longer be a trio. Probably only be 2. Golly, it's a lot of snow. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, hey. Oh, we got our kitty in the garage. And it's dusted off lightly. So, now we gotta see if we can make it run. By opening this, I have my doubts. Smokey! It's my cat over there. Anyways, let me just bring you guys in here and we'll see what we're dealing with. Alright, so if you follow me, we got 440 Kawasaki Edge. Hooray! Nah, I don't know. Cat! Come over here, you're being loud. Anyways, we got a mint seat like the last cat. Got a lightning bolt tank for what that's worth. We got these sweet handlebars for what's that? I just noticed that. We got 3 cats in the garage. We got that cat, we got this cat, and we got that annoying cat that won't shut the hell up. Quiet! Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, sir. So, I suppose, let me show you guys the main issue with this thing right now. I was gonna put the cat in the hood and I was gonna throw the cat to build suspense. But yeah, here we are. If I grab this rope, that's giving her the beans, and she ain't very free. So, I think with that in mind, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did on the last one. And we're gonna pop the top engine cowling thinger, my bobber. Pop all this tin off. This essentially is the same motor as what's in that 440 out back, but that's got oil injection. It's the same motor. I've already worked on 2 of these. Anyways, in the year or whatever, it's fine. I guess worst comes to worst, you can swap that newer 90s 440 fan with oil injection into this thing. Maybe, we'll see. Anyways, pop this top cowling off, pop this fan off, pop the recoil off so we have something we could put a croy bar on and wrench her back and forth. I already did pour some ATF on the cylinders last night, so I might pull the plugs out and put some diesel down, you know. Some with a little bit lower viscosity to soak down all the way through. If we got a bottom end issue or if it's just the rings stuck in the jugs, I don't know. Hopefully this engine ain't torn up too bad. I already know one thing that's wrong with this machine. Oh, that's a piece of drive shaft. So this thing will run, but it won't drive. Unless we get creative and we either swap a different track into it, or a different track skid and drive shaft, or we find another drive shaft for it, which I know they make repop ones, so we might end up going that way if this thing runs and it's worth sticking money into. But the way it's looking right now, I don't think so. I don't know. There's probably people out there that collect Arctic cats and they're like, no, don't wreck it. It's a 440 PUMA. Well, it's not a big mouth and it's not a EXT and it's not a this and this and that and that. So this is why I don't like Arctic cats. There's just too much arguing. What's rare? Oh, I got this and that with Montana pipes. I don't care. I will stick to my Polarises. Like that one. Or my Bones. I like my Bones a lot. Anyways, I guess I'll wrench on cats. So here we are. So, let's get that engine blown apart. See what kind of magic I can work to try to get her freed up. If not, whatever. But hopefully we get somewhere by the end of the video. Because like I said, it's -8 degrees outside, but we're in the garage. It's about, I'd say 20 degrees. I could walk around without a jacket in here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Here we are. So, without further ado, let's officially dig into it and see how many cats we can skin. That one. Like that one if you don't be quiet. Jeepers cripes. Lose my marbles. Alright, so I'm over here trying to get this cat to be quiet. Cat, how'd you get snow over your back? Hey. Cat, cat, cat. 3 cats in a hat. Anyways, we got our cowling off. I'm gonna pull the plugs out now and put some diesel down the cylinders. Maybe that'll help. Probably. I got a recoil off so we can see everything that's bad down there. But, on a side note, the man at Kawasaki, whoever thought it'd be a good idea to use flathead screws, right in front of the cowling, right in front of the grill, where you get most of your snowpack, and your exhaust is right there, so everything gets hot, and it gets moisture, and it gets rusty, and it's aluminum, so it corrodes in the aluminum. I mean, why do you think that was a good idea? Use 10 mil, man, come on. I fought that thing, I had to heat it, I had to do everything in my will to get that out. We got her out though. It fought me. Not enough room in here. But anyways, I'm gonna soak these cylinders and throw some diesel down them, and we're gonna get a good bar on that, well, on our flywheel cup, and we're just gonna give her a couple good yanks, see if we can break her loose. And if not, I guess then we'll pull cylinder heads off. Probably still might. I don't know. We'll see. Exhaust's got to come off. That's full mouse. I already know that. And that carburetor is stuck. So, Nothing to it but to frickin' do it. Cat, don't get on my nuts, man. Come on, man. Oh, buddy's walking on my bolt bin. Can't have that. He really likes this thing. I guess I might have to stay around then, huh, Smokey? Man of many words. All right, let's get to doing that. Got the greasy old 1202 over there, so we'll just fill her right up. All right, so there we go. We put some diesel on the cylinders. I suppose I better show you guys the plugs. If we're gonna have one stuck cylinder, it's gonna be the PTO side. It's got a little moisture on the plug, but I think we might be able to save that. On this mag side, well, it looks like it was just running yesterday. So I don't actually know how long this thing's been sitting either, so it could be 4 years, it could be 20 years, it could be 30 years. I'm thinking 20 years. 12, 18, something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna set you guys up the tripod. She's been soaking for a little bit now. I'm gonna throw that bar on that recoil cup. Like all those newfangled kids with them vape devices. No good. And we're gonna see if she'll roll over, so let's go from there. Oh, shucks. Okay, here we go. We're live, folks. Oh, not really. If you're watching this, I'm recording it, I'm editing it, and I'm uploading it. Anyways, the cat knocked over my bolt bin again. Such as dandy. Now we got 10 mil bolts and recoil screws everywhere. So, let's do the thing everybody tells you not to do. And let's put this bar on this recoil cup and let's see what kind of things we can wreck. I think this is going to be a good idea. Oh, she's tight. That's moving. Woohoo! Okay, no, it's not moving. This cup is moving. Whoopsie. Well, I thought it was moving. Let's watch that clutch. Yeah, no, she ain't moving. Oof, da me. She's tight. She's tighter than 3 nights in jail. Oh boy. Yeah, alright. I think heads are coming off. So stay tuned because I think our PTO side is going to be quite grungy. Oh boy. Alright, I got all of our bolts, or all of our nuts, speed wrenched out of our, well, our heads. Okay, that looks promising. That'll run. That one looks pretty good. Pretty clean. Here, let's see the, well, here, I can get all the washers out of this head. Let me flip her over and see what she looks like. Oh, that's one bad thing I don't like about these. You know, that the darn fins, you can't get the washers out. Oh well. Just the way she goes. There's one. Anyways, yeah. Stamp 440. I mean, she looks pretty clean. Pretty nice. Our head gasket stayed on there, so that's a nice thing or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna put our heads in the box as we go. Okay, let's get to the anticipated side. Oh yeah. It's full ATF and diesel yet. Ah, booger. So that's gonna be our hole that's gonna be stuck. Our head gasket's stuck on this one too. Cat, be quiet. Come on, man. I know. I know. Okay, let me get these out. This aluminum is pretty darn cold. I ain't gonna lie. You guys ain't missing out on much. Well, shucks. I really want to make this thing run, but I don't know if that PTO side's gonna allow. Our head gasket stayed on that one. That one actually looks like it was burning a lot cleaner up on the, well, yeah. It's either that or it had debris in it. I don't know. One of the two. Either way. Oh, let's pour our head gasket off this side. Let's get all the grunge out first. There we go. Head gasket out. Pretty nice shape yet. And let's jump in here. I didn't even look. What do we got? What's top piston look like? Oh crap. Well, cylinder walls are really nice. Top of the piston's pretty scoured up. Now that I poured all the ATF and diesel, where's the piston at? That piston's right there. That ain't too bad then. That one's right there. Alright, well yeah, they're right there. They're right in front of me. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a block of wood. And I'm gonna, well, that's not very responsible. Would be the responsible thing to do in this scenario. Oh, we got stuck rings. You know, I'm gonna pull the carburetor and the intake off next, I think. Because that's what responsible people would do. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. See what the skirts of the pistons look like. Okay, the pile of parts on the snowmobile is getting smaller. The box over here is getting bigger. Carburetor, intake, 2 heads, box bolts. And the small miracle that we can get this thing to run, which I doubt it. I don't even think we're going to be able to get it all over. It is bad. I don't know why that piston was stuck. This thing sat... where did it sit? Oh, yeah. Fun fact on this machine. Oh, shoot. We're knocking it all in there. Look at that intake. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that ain't... Yeah, no good. No good. But fun fact about this machine. When I said it was sitting for 20 years, I don't know. It was sitting on top of a shipping container. This and 3 other machines. So this thing's been out in the elements for, yeah, that long. On top of the shipping container, so 10 foot in the air. And worst comes to worst, there's a river probably 3 miles up the road. So you can about imagine what happened. I bought sleds from the area before, and they've been like this. And I should have seen this coming, but oof, man, yeah. Well, if I can get this stupid tripod to sit down, well, you really can't see it. Here, I'll grab my finger. Yeah. That's, yeah. Shucks. Alright, so I think I'm going to try to get the motor apart the rest of the way. Pull the exhaust off, get the rest of the cowling off. And then get the jugs off. And yeah, I guess go from there. Maybe see if we can get it unstuck. I don't know. I already know we're probably going to need a piston for that side. Oh, full Chevy Love don't sound too good. Anyways, like I said, I'm pretty sure that engine, oof, man, that engine's the same as this engine. I might have to do a little bit of looking. They're both 440s. They're both fanners. Both the same basic design, except that one's got CDI and this one's got points, which that'd be an upgrade anyways. Oh, wait, no, they ain't got no ignition. Never mind. So that won't work. Anyways. Let's just see if we get to this thing pulled apart the rest of the way and then contemplate what we're gonna do. Something. I don't know. Cat! Cat! Quiet. Silence. Silence. Okay, there we go. Okay, so back on the old kitty cat. Kitty cat. Right?
Kitty cat.
There's a kitty cat. Here's a kitty cat. Anyways, we've been working on this thing for a solid, what, week? And, yeah, a solid week, a whopping week. But we're still stuck, and that's the one that's holding us up. So, I think the best thing to do, and to save a little room in the garage, because we're kind of running out of space, gonna pull the motor out of it, shove the carcass outside, and we got some room to work on that. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a good idea?
Sounds good.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, that runs now. Yeah. Good. Oh well, welcome back, folks. There's no longer a cat in the garage. Well, there's one over there eating, but we got an engine out of a cat. You can't see that. That's yeah, I know. She ain't gonna run. So the 440 out of the Arctic Cat PUMA, no good. So I guess that's where we're gonna wrap it up. The sled's still gonna live on somehow, or something. I don't know. The bones, you'll be seeing her pretty soon. She's about done. Yeah, spoiling everything. Anyways, yeah, the PUMA will be back, probably with a 340 in it, maybe, or a 440 fan with oil injection. I don't know, something. Anyways, this video is kind of a flop, a fail, in a sense, but yeah, here we are. I mean, you gotta have that sometimes. You can't have all wins. I wish you sold a little 340 or 440. Well, I'll do the 440. I wish it would have ran. But here we are. So, without further ado, I suppose better sign out before I get too ahead of myself here. And yeah, go out, drag up the next one, and start working on it. So, if you guys like this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Well, thank you to all the folks that already are subscribed. Everything can't be roses and sunshine and make everything run. We need a couple fails here once in a while. That is gnarly. I'm going to bring you guys in and I'm going to show you that before we go all away. But yeah, if you like this video, thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. Yeah, and as always, this is Gerkie's Garage. Gerkie's Garage. Signing out, and you folks out there, keep turning them wrenches. Pick up an old snowmobile that's been sitting in a barn for 40 years. Try to get her running, she's stucker than stuck. I ain't kidding you. Stucker than snot. Stucker than, well, tighter than 3 nights in jail. Whatever. Same difference. And maybe be just like me. Well, probably not. You don't want to be just like me. But yeah. Anyways, carry on. Next machine. Like I said, this engine, oh boy, I soaked it for as long as I did, but oh, one-handed. Yeah, I'll put a picture in here. It was, yeah, it was way worse. It was solid rust. Yeah, that's what happens when you put your snowmobiles in storage on top of a sea can in Minnesota with a carburetor that sticks up like this. I mean, it must have funneled all the water down in the bottom end. So, yeah, there we go. Don't be like this guy. Otherwise, I do this. Junk. Oh well.
Shake hands with danger. Meet a guy you ought to know. I used to laugh at safety.